Hey everybody, what's up? We are here with a timeless reading. I don't know who the reading is for yet. We're going to label it to be for whichever zodiac pops out first, and that's what will be in the title, okay? Before we get started with the reading, let's set the intention for this to be a space where everyone allows themselves to feel seen and validated, and ultimately for this to be a safe space and a healing space in alignment with the highest good. All right, we are starting off with the Seven of Cups. This can be turmoil, confusion, lack of clarity. Can just be a lot going on, a lot that you're feeling, a lot that you're sensing. For some of you, this is a career thing. Trying to figure out where you'd best be suited. This can also be like, what role do I want to be playing? Or like, how do I want to be making money? Stuff like that. Yeah, I'm seeing something you're giving a lot of thought to. You want to ask yourself, like, what do you want to be doing? What do you want to be responsible for? What do you want to be taking care of? What would you like to be participating in? Like, what role would you like to play? What would you enjoy doing? What would be worth it to you as well? Yeah, what would be worth it to you? Like, if I'm gonna do this, like, what would make it worth it to me, you know? Like, is it the pay that makes it worth it to you? Is it the activity? Is it, like, who you'd be working with? Is it a mixture of those things? Do you want to work with people? Do you not want to work with people? And, like, figuring that out. Like, what's gonna make that worth it to you as far as you fulfilling a role? And that may be something to ask yourself, too, like, what kind of perks as well do you want? Because different perks come with different things. What I'm getting is that, like, whatever you choose to do, whatever you decide to do, I'm getting that the difficult part is not doing it. It's making up your mind about what you want to do. So, also, too, for those of you that you feel like you have no clue at all, or you're, like, really looking for some guidance, if you're open to it, if you want to, you can have an astrologer or somebody that looks at birth charts, look at your birth chart and see what's going on within your career sector. Like, they can look at, or you can look at your 10th house. You can look at what's in your 10th house, if anything, like any placements in there, where your MC is, like what's next to your MC, what's closest to your MC as well, as far as a placement, because that usually can touch on what we're doing with work, and also where the ruler of your 10th house is, and also like what planet that is as well. You can also look at your 2nd house too, and the ruler of the 2nd house. There are lots of different things that you can look at, but yeah, if you feel like you're trying to figure this out and you don't really know where to start, that's something that can be helpful if you're just looking for some guidance. It can be insightful, you know, it can at least give you ideas or something. Okay. This is going to be an Aquarius reading. Aquarius is the first zodiac out. Yeah, you may be looking to switch it up and doing something that is maybe like more fulfilling to you. Like some of you, I'm getting, you could be like just starting your career, but for others of you, or that could be the feeling at least, like maybe doing something that you feel is more like unique to you. You could have maybe been doing something more generic before and you want to do something different now. You want to switch it up. You want it to be more purpose related or driven now. Because I'm seeing you like prepared to invest in yourself here and in like the bigger picture of where you see yourself. But it's about like asking yourself, like, what is that? What does that mean? Like, what is your mission statement? What is like this mantra that you want to live by as far as like what you currently want to do? What do you dream about doing? What do you dream about pursuing? And what feels like something that you'd want to be doing? Like if you could do anything, what would you be pursuing? Because having the star here is really asking that you be like honest with yourself, and if you could just like ask yourself rather than consider the opinions of other people, like what do you think purely? Like what feels organic to you? What makes sense to you? Because I'm seeing you want to be investing your time in something that's worth it to you as well, and that seems like that's what is maybe motivating you at this point. Like you want to do something that feels authentic to you, something that feels like the right place for you, you know, something that makes sense for you to be doing, where you're like, of course I would be doing this. Another great place to start is like looking at what you're just naturally interested in, like what you naturally gravitate towards. Like what do you like to do for fun? Some of you, there are things that you want to do, like things that you want to step into, but I'm also seeing you feel like anxious about it. Like, am I going to be able to make enough money doing that? Like, if I pursue that, is it going to like give me back what I need from it? Because, you know, like everything's a dance, a relationship, an exchange. So I'm seeing you like wondering if that's going to work for you. Because we do, like, we are in 3D, you know, it's stuff to consider. And because I'm seeing the King of Pentacles, it's like you have financial concerns or like motivations or just stuff that you know you need to come up with that's relevant for you, you know. Or responsibilities, doesn't only have to be financial stuff. Patience, I'm also seeing Sag here too. This does look like what you decide to pursue, you like have to give it time to build out, is what I'm getting. First, it's going to be, there's steps here. It's going to be like deciding what it is that you want to be doing, then investing in it. You want to do something that's aligned and something that makes sense for you. You know, it's something that you're going to be able to look back on and be like, that's what I came here for. Something like that. Something that's meaningful to you and like a role that like you would feel good about playing. Like something that really agrees with you and resonates with you. Because the star is also about, I'm seeing the star connected with the King of Pentacles, and it's about just like being yourself and like stripping down to just like the raw nature of what's there and like what would you like to be doing, what would you like to spend your time doing, what's interesting to you, like what arena do you want to be navigating in. And also now is really a time to be like analyzing your fears and your beliefs that have stopped you from stepping into this and like breaking that down and learning about why that is. Because I'm getting that something will balance out for you. When you choose it, it's going to choose you back. But you need to give it some time, is what I'm seeing. Like, you need to be patient with the process. But I am seeing something that will work for you. And this is just something that you would pick, like, purely for you. It's something where you're like, I've always seen myself doing that. Or, like, I've always dreamt about what it would like to have a career doing that, or like spending my time doing that, or playing this sort of role, you know. It's like just something that would feel very common sense. That's why sometimes the most simple things can be the most confusing until we strip down all of the extra stuff and really get to the bottom of it. And I'm seeing that's what's going on here, because we have all of the, like, weighted down by the opinions and the expectations of others and the social influence and all of those things. So the star is about stripping all of that stuff away and getting down to, like, find you underneath there and what you want to be doing. And again, what's going to be worth your time and what's really going to, like, match what you can do and what you want to do, what you're willing to do. But I am seeing something that, like, it will be worth it to you if this is something that you pursue. But again, I'm getting that your guides are like, don't expect to do it and then right away. Like, this isn't about instant gratification. This is about a longer game here that you're playing and that you're investing in. And so it's going to take a little bit of time, but I'm seeing something that will be worth it to you. So these anxieties that you feel about, like, pursuing this dream of yours or this desire of yours or this, like, hopeful role of yours that you want to play, find ways to sort of, like, put your mind at ease or to at least center enough to continue to invest in this and pursue it, because I'm getting that it will definitely be worth it to you. Like, the outlook will be, you're not going to lose in this situation. Let's just say it like that. It will be something that will be worth it to you. Okay? So this is what I'm seeing here. I'm just getting this be, like, encouragement from your guide. So if you've been, like, thinking about it or considering it and being like, where do I belong, or what do I want to be doing, or, like, I don't really feel satisfied in my career, I feel kind of bored, I'm trying to figure out, like, what would feel like fun, like, what could I be excited about when I think about, like, going to work or doing work, like, what would be enjoyable for me, not just resources. So this is going beyond that and touching something deeper within you. But yeah, I'm just seeing this as being a go-ahead to, like, pursue this dream or this desire or this, again, hopeful role of yours that you want to go after. And I'm seeing your guides also say, like, we see that you may be feeling some anxiety or, like, nervousness about this, like, can this work? Like, should I really be doing this? Is the right move? Stuff like that. They're telling you to pay attention to those thoughts and figure out where they're coming from. Because I'm not getting them say, pay attention and be deterred by that, because it's not your intuition talking to you. It's your fear talking to you. It's your ego being like, how are we going to do this? How are we going to make this happen? Like that. So finding ways to assuage that by sort of leveling with yourself here is going to be helpful. All right. And being open to learning and expanding as well. Just going along with this theme of Sagittarius and Aquarius, like, both of these signs are about learning things and about, like, being a student of the world and a student of the universe, and then to also have Pluto bridging them and connecting them. This is about, like, how we reinvent ourselves and how we transform. And so that's what's connecting. But there can be pieces of you that's like, but I've never done this before. Like, this is the old me, but it's about, like, giving yourself permission to start anew and to do what you want and not be held back by your past, and to check in right now where you are and be like, what do I want to do, regardless of what you've done or not done, And it's going to make this a lot more simple for you. There may be some things that you surrender in the process, but it's stuff that your ego was holding on to that you don't actually need. Okay? All right, my friends, we are going to leave the reading here. I would like to thank everybody for connecting. Thank you for tuning in. I'm wishing everybody love and light and healing, and I hope to catch you guys next time.